The narc won't do any housework. He won't take care of the kids. You do it all, or just about all, every day. Worse on the weekends, because they're around like all the time if you have kids. It's like you are single, which is actually a good idea, to get divorced from this narc slacker and be single again. Yeah, let's go with that. The narc sits on his narc butt while you take care of everything else. You begin to wonder why you're married, which you should wonder. Occasionally, the narc will do something around the house or something with the kids. He does this not because he loves you or really wants to be helpful, but to look good to others, your family and friends, to make up for a sin he did that hurt you, or to get sex. That's always a good idea. And when he does a small job, he expects your undying gratitude and praise. You had better kiss the ring, missy. The narc's almost complete lack of work in the home and with the kids is emotional abuse. Absolutely and totally. It exhausts you and breaks your body down. It is rejection of you, abandonment of you. It leaves you frustrated, angry, and resentful. All perfectly normal emotions, of course, but these emotions cause you emotional distress and damage over time. Your kids follow your stupid, lazy narc's example and resist doing household chores. Hey, Dad's not doing the chores, why should I? Exactly. Hard to convince Timmy and Susie of anything else when Dad's not doing it. Your kids see you as a slave and lose respect for you. And when you lose their respect, they will abuse you too. That already beginning to be happening in some of your lives. You're going to see more of it, unless you take action. You are living out the Cinderella story, except there is no handsome prince to save you. Just your lazy, entitled narc who is enjoying watching you break down under the strain of doing too much. What do you do with a narc who will not do housework and will not help with the kids? I want you to do two things. First, when the narc gives you one of his lame, idiotic excuses to not do any housework or kid work, give him a brief, snarky, out-loud response. Right to his ugly face. Just deliver your response and move on. You don't get into a back-and-forth dialogue with a fool, and that's what he is. You give responses not to change the narc. He'll never change. These snarky, assertive, angry responses clean out your anger so it doesn't attack your emotional system. Anger held in destroys you. They empower you. And these responses protect your relationship with your children. They need to see you being assertive. I want you to especially make these responses when your kids are around. Because then they'll say, oh, Mom's not a doormat. Because if you act like a doormat, you will be used as a doormat. Okay, here are some common narc excuses, lies really, for his laziness and responses you can use in response. Responses you can use in response. You get it. Narc, here's the narc. The narc says, I work hard and need my rest at home. You're not 90 years old, and when do I get my rest? Narc, all the housework and childcare is your job. No, not true. The Bible says the husband is to be the servant leader. So in fact, these jobs are your responsibility, not mine. Not that he's going to make any changes, but that's the truth. And your kids need to hear that. We want your children marrying someone, especially if they're girls, that is a solid servant leader. The narc says, I pull my weight around here. I do enough. Of course, he always thinks he does enough. When it comes to housework, you're a lightweight. Narc, these jobs are a waste of my time. Talk about insulting. Your response, really? So I guess I'm wasting my time doing all these jobs? The narc, if you give me more sex, I'll do more household jobs. How stupid do I look? No matter what I do, you won't do any more jobs, and I'm good with no sex. At least that's one job I don't have to do. The narc can't figure out why exhausted, resentful you doesn't want to jump into bed. He just can't figure it out. Oh, for heaven's sake, it's a mystery to him. The narc says, it's never good enough for you, is it? You'd have to actually do jobs before I could say it's not good enough. The narc says, I don't do household jobs because you have criticized the jobs I've done in the past. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Here's your response. You, Mr. Criticism, are complaining about being criticized? That's rich. Welcome to my world. Your snarky, edgy comments will not be well received, obviously. Whatever. Just deliver them and ignore his backlash. He will say because of your comments, he'll never do these jobs now. You have nothing to lose because he was never going to do those jobs anyway. I wouldn't worry about that. And when the narc criticizes a household job you do, and he will, tell him, thanks. Looks like you know just how to do that job. Why don't you take that job over? That tends to nip that in the bud. Now, the second thing I want you to do is get my book, Enough is Enough. I wrote it for you if you're in this situation. Of course, there's many other areas of abuse other than not doing household chores, but once you get enough is enough. Begin your preparations to leave Mr. No Housework Knock. Unless you want 30 or 40 more years of doing everything yourself, why in the world are you married? Save yourself years of misery and exhaustion and physical breakdown. You'll find Enough is Enough on my website, davideclarkephd.com. That's Clarke with an E. Along with all my resources, books, video series, phone advice, it's all there on the website, all geared to helping you escape your narc.